What's up everybody? Welcome back to Vlogmas. Today's video is going to be a review, a makeup review. I'm having my coffee. I'm like in the middle of like 5 things right now, but I'm like, you need to sit down and record. Okay. Coffee's cold. That's the current situation of this morning. Oh my gosh. Okay, so as I stated, today is going to be a makeup review. So I got the Dior Backstage Airflash Foundation at Sephora, and I was like, I need to just do a genuine first impression review of this foundation because it's been one that I've been eyeing for a while, and I feel like it's one of those that people are like, is it worth the money? Is it not? It's very different than a lot of other foundations, and we'll get into that, but I'm gonna give you a full honest review, first impression. You'll see exactly how it applies. I'm gonna apply it a couple different ways. Let's get right into it. This is the Dior Backstage Airflash Foundation. This is the packaging. You can see I've never opened it, just bought it. I asked the store associate to shade match me, and I feel like that's something that a lot of people don't know how to do, or that you should do that when you're buying a foundation. So they'll basically grab a little sampler of a few different shades based on your face and how you look, and then she tested it right on my neck. She's like, do you want it the same shade as your neck, a little bit darker? I'm like, I want it like a half shade darker than my neck, because my neck is always a little bit lighter, and I want it just has to be the right undertone. So I know I have neutral undertones, but she basically looked at me and saw that. So even if you don't know your undertones, utilize the people at the store. It helps because then you're not buying a full foundation, you know, for however many dollars this was. I think this was $70, but I got it for $50 because of the Sephora sale that was going on yesterday. That was just luck. But yeah, utilize them. They can help you. You can also ask for samples, and I feel like a lot of people don't know this either. You can ask for samples of foundations and just take them home and try them before you go and buy the full size product. So try that, but let's get back to Airflash. Okay, do you guys hear this? It's like a spray paint can. So this actually sprays. I can't believe my camera is focusing in on my camera. I can't believe it's working right now. We're very lucky. Okay, so here's what the packaging looks like. I believe you're just supposed to shake well and then go to town. Let me read the box. See what it claims to be. Shake for 5 seconds before use, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, for optimal makeup results, spray onto the Dior Backstage buffing brush. No, I didn't buy a Dior brush. And then apply in small circular motions onto the face, gently dabbing into areas that require more coverage. Spray more onto the brush and apply as needed. Okay, so I'm gonna spray on the brush to start. I just have, this is just a standard buffing brush. This one's from Beauty Pie, but I feel like if you have like a dense foundation brush like this, you're gonna be good. So I'm gonna spray it directly on the brush. Here we go. Oh. Like, how much am I supposed to spray on the brush? Okay, I'm kind of just coating the brush. Smells normal. I don't know why I smelt it, but okay. I'm just gonna go straight on. What'd they say? Small circular motions? I don't know what to do. Then apply in small circular motions. I don't really know what that means. Okay, so I think we're just gonna, oh. Can you guys see that? Do I need to zoom you in? This is very, okay, I feel like I didn't get enough on my brush. It looks exactly like am I putting anything on? I feel like my brush kind of ate a lot of it. Could you guys even see any of that? I didn't put any primer on because I didn't want to, I feel like that can alter the foundation. So I just did my regular skincare. I did my Fenty SPF as my base just after I washed my face, and then went right on with this. But I mean, I do think my skin looks good. It's pretty glowy. That could be my moisturizer, but I don't feel like I got enough. So let's try it again. All right, I moved myself over because the sun is just testing me, playing games with me. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, spraying. I'm gonna be, oh, that went right in my coffee. Okay, I think you just gotta work pretty quick with it, but wow, you guys. Do you see what I mean? Where like, I feel like I can't even see it, which is like a very good thing. Like, it feels like I'm just buffing my skin into my skin, if that makes sense. It feels super light. I mean, the shade couldn't be better. It's also like pretty like illuminating. You know what I mean? Like, see this glow? But not like, it doesn't feel like super dewy, which is like what I need. I always need something in between, something like hydrating and dewy and something totally matte. Like I need the in between. It feels like very velvety finish. I wanna see what it claims. So it's the first spray foundation by Dior, ultra fine mist, perfect partner to create with, okay, light diffusing pigments instantly smooth the skin for a radiant complexion. Ultra fine and ultra fluid texture offers buildable custom coverage. Water resistant, stays true to color. 12-hour wear. Oh, I mean, do you see the sun? Sun is back to play games with me, but now you guys can really see the glow. It's really nice. And it said 12-hour wear, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'll report back for Vlogmas. So check back. If you're watching my Vlogmas videos, you will be able to see if this lasted all day. Like, I'll vlog tonight and I'll let you know. Like, I'll let you see the wear. But I am really, really liking this. Okay, so see this little friend that decided to pop up this morning, this little guy? I think he just needs a little more. I'm just gonna spray a teeny bit more on the brush. I hope you guys can like see how that is applying on the brush. See it right there? And yeah, it says wherever you need more coverage, just kind of press, not swipe or no swiping, you know? I really, 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 really like it. Wow. That's a zit. Cool, 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 cool. I mean, I don't even know what else to say about this. It's beautiful. This is my genuine first impression. The shade match is perfection. The formula is gorgeous. It was like, I think the craziest thing about it was so easy, like crazy easy to apply. Like that took 2 seconds. Now the next test, it also dried really quick. Like I don't feel like this is cakey, like there's gonna be transfer at all. I mean, maybe a little bit where I added a little more. That needs to dry down a little bit, but the next test is putting stuff on top of it. So let's do that. Let's add a few products on top and see how it all kind of melts together, because that's very important too. I genuinely feel like it looks like I have a filter on. Like it looks like I have a skin smoothing filter on my camera. I'm wondering if that's coming through. Like you guys are really being able to see that. So I'm gonna do concealer now. Logan's playing. So I'm gonna do my NARS. I feel like this is the most basic, you know, not crazy concealer that will just like give me a good idea of how things are gonna layer on top. So I'm not gonna do a ton. I just wanna brighten the under eye and hit any imperfections. But honestly, I don't even feel like I have to do a lot of concealer because that foundation has very nice coverage. I would say it's about medium to full coverage. I don't wanna say it's like a crazy full coverage foundation because I feel like that implies that it's like heavy and thick, but it's not. So like while it really is full coverage, it's not like a thick full coverage foundation, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna go in with my same brush and just like press this in. I don't wanna move stuff around too much, and I wanna keep this very basic for you guys. This is truly how I've been applying my concealer anyway. Like I don't have time to wet a beauty sponge and wring it out. Like I just gotta use the most minimal amount of brushes. And you can see that's just really melting in nicely. Like I have all these dark spots down here from just hormonal acne that I've messed with, and that foundation covered it up beautifully. I really am like shook by this foundation. Heck yeah. All right, let's do, I don't know, should I set it? I don't feel like it needs to be set. That's the coolest thing about it. Like this feels very set on my face. I might just need like a teeny bit of powder like here and here and here. So let's do a teeny bit. All right, I'm just using my Beauty Pie powder because it's like the finest powder that I have. The Charlotte one's a little bit thicker. It makes me feel a little cakey sometimes. So I can tend to go overboard. So I'm just doing like right there. Do a little of the under eye, not too much. But I am very impressed with how this set as well. All right, let's try bronzer because I didn't really set where I would normally bronze too much. So if the bronzer comes out muddy, we know that's because of the foundation. Okay, Charlotte bronzer. You guys already know this. Here we go, moment of truth. It doesn't feel like it's sticking, which is key. Let's do this side. I think you could probably see it better. Look how smooth that's going on. Holy. This side of my face is way smoother than the other side for some reason. I have like texture and stuff on the other side, but this side thrives. This is gorgeous. Sometimes when I put this bronzer over foundation, I have to really like pat it in so that it doesn't end up looking muddy. And that's strictly because of the foundation. But this one, you could see I could just immediately brush it on like this. This is honestly, I can't believe I barely used any setting powder and this is how this is blending on. I'm very excited about this. Should we add blush? I don't know. The answer is yes, we should. I'm talking to no one. All right, we're gonna add some blush. Going in my Hourglass palette. If you are new to my channel, you don't know, but if you're not new, you do know. This is the palette. So I like to mix these two blushes together with my big fluffy Real Techniques. And we're keeping the blush really high. We wanna lift the face. And I go up on my temple with this as well. Guys, this is stunning. Nothing makes me happier than when I find a new foundation that I love. Nothing makes me happier. Look at how beautiful. I don't even feel like I would need to put like anything else on. I don't know if I even wanna do like an eye or anything. I might just like leave it. So the blush made this guy come back, which is rude, but that's okay. I kind of wish the foundation stood a little stronger, but like that's not really fair because like I've been rubbing all over it. Like I can't expect it to not move. Okay, I feel like I look a little powdery now. Do I look powdery? I mean, I did just add a lot of powder. This is gorgeous. This is stunning. You can see there's a teeny bit of, what's the word? Like this isn't the smoothest thing anymore because probably just because I added so much powder, but we can easily fix that. We got some more sunlight. So you guys can see the foundation in all different lights in this video. You can see it through the window. You can see it on a cloudy day. You could see it on a sunny day. I actually think this is good to show you guys how, I mean, this is outrageous, but how this foundation looks in direct sunlight. I'm literally blind right now. How it looks in cloudy light. I think that is a good thing to know because foundation can look very different depending on the light. Let's wait till this fucking takes care of itself. I'm gonna try and clean that up right here. Yeah, that's a little smoother looking. That took 2 seconds. I'm pissed about this. Let's add a little more foundation. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's fix the light first. Fix yourself. Oh, the thing stops, the clacker stops clacking, I think, when this is ready to go. So that's a cool little feature. I'm doing a teeny bit more because I wanna see how this goes on top of powder. I tend to do this when I'm just touching up. I think I put more on my brush than I wanted to. So I'm gonna put this on the back, just brush that on the back of my hand. The sun is returning to a better place for us. Bear with me. Okay, so I added a teeny bit more on top just to cover up this. I honestly don't even know what this thing is. Just popped up today. And I think that helps a lot. There we go, cloud, come on down. Okay, we're back. All right, so here's the skin with obviously the Dior Airflash, NARS concealer, Charlotte bronzer, blush, and I do wanna add a little bit of the Hourglass finishing powder before we set, like with spray. You guys know I love this finishing powder. What I'm kind of realizing with this foundation though, is I think cream products might work better. I think less powder is better is what I'm gathering. Obviously this is my first time using it. So I'm gonna use this foundation obviously a few more times and figure out the best way to use it because I think cream products are gonna work better and like melt into the skin, especially since it kind of sets itself where you don't need a ton of powder to like make it not transfer. So that would be the one thing that I would say. I'm very annoyed about this spot still, but I don't think that's the foundation's fault. This side of my face is not perfect. Like it's not my favorite. This side looks much better. That is kind of how my makeup tends to be in general because I just have more texture and lines on this side. So that's just an annoying reality. But with the finishing powder on top, look at that glow. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, so I don't feel like things are like settling too much. So I'm very happy about that. I'm just gonna add a little setting spray. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I like to really go crazy with that. And like I said, I really do think this is beautiful. I would say it's 100% worth the hype. I was not expecting to be this impressed with it. If I wanna compare it to like I would say I like it better. I'm trying to think of all the other foundations that I've used and like where it falls in line. Obviously it's a higher price point than a lot of them, but if I were to compare it to the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, I think I definitely like this one more. The Charlotte feels thicker, it's heavier, it's full coverage, but this one feels really nice and light and it's still good medium to full coverage. I would even say it leans more full coverage, it just doesn't feel as heavy. So yeah, I would say I like this one over the Charlotte. The Rare Beauty foundation that I use all the time is much more dewy and kind of fluid. So maybe a different type of skin tone, you might like that one. I think I'm feeling like this one. It's so hard for me to like really judge it because I've only used it once, but like I said, overall first impression, I'm very impressed. I'll continue to use this and share with you guys on my channel what I think, but that's my review, first impression. Let me know if you guys have questions in the comments. Make sure you enter my beauty giveaway on this video. I will let you know how to enter probably right here, right now. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Vlogmas. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.